What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Big Play Slay here, man. We back at it again after a fresh, clean dub, man, on this Saturday, man. What can I say, man? Thursday night prime time, man. We got the dub, man. 4 days notice. I'm talking about 4 days notice, man. We just played Sunday. Had to come back, prepare for a great offense, man. Like, I know to put up a lot of points, man, with a great passing offense and come back and get this dub, man. It wasn't easy, but it was fun. Got the weekend to recover, and I get to watch some football, actually. You know what I'm saying? Some college ball today. Got to watch Mississippi State just get spanked today. Come on, Mississippi State. Come on. Like, I know it's LSU. They rank right now, but we got to make some noise, man. We got to bring us back together. Come on, man. Y'all got to ring them cowbells, do something. You know, I got to wear a shirt this come weekend because y'all lost. Enough about the weekend. Let's get into this game. When I say the locker room vibe, man, let me talk y'all about the locker room vibe, how we came in there, what we had to do to prepare for this game. We knew this game, a short week, is all about preparation, taking care of your body, and who wanted more. Because everybody's tired. And who, at the end of the day, it's going to be about who won it. Who wants to take this dub? That's what we preached all week. Because we can't go in there with crazy game plans because it's a short week. And that's too much stress on the mind. So we went in with some simple stuff to understand the game, to make us play smart and faster. That's how you got to do short weeks. You got to put it in the game plan that's small, but it's very effective. Of course, Jalen had a little hard time earlier, struggling with the coverages because they were sending like all type of blitzes and all that kind of stuff. But that's what happens when you got a great team, man. You can rely on somebody else to carry the bandwagon. Right then, you see who did it. My boy Swift came into the game, man. And Swift, he's a bad motherfucker. He really is a bad motherfucker. I knew he was a bad motherfucker because we played him the year before in Detroit, first game in the year. I had to go run him down. I'm talking about he came through the whole clean, running through, trying to high step. I couldn't let him score. And, you know, he did a little bump to the chest on me and kind of swelled up on me. I said, okay, Swift. You know what I'm saying? I like Swift game, man. He's a Georgia guy from the University of Georgia, but he actually from PA, but he's a Georgia guy. He used to grow up and be a Georgia fan sometimes, at times. Not no more, because Mississippi State is the real Bulldog anyways. But, yeah, man, Swift, man, had an amazing game behind that O-line. I think he had 60 yards rushing. Come on, man. That's crazy. His first time playing at home for the Philadelphia Eagles, being a Philly kid, like, it's nothing but a dream come true. I know he felt good, you know what I'm saying? And get the ball too much first game now. He probably had one carry against the Patriots. Came this week. I'm talking about put the team on his back. You know what I'm saying? And that O-line, man, like I said, man, you got Kels, Lane, Dickerson, Dallas out there blocking at the tight end position. Like, that's a high-paid tight end that can run and catch and do everything. But he's out there blocking his ass off. Then you got the receivers doing their thing too. And then don't forget what Smitty did. 3 catches, about 140, I think. I don't know, but it was up there. One time I looked up at the screen, he had 2 for like 40 to 50 yards a catch. You know what I'm saying? That's big time. That's big time. So, offense did their thing. They did a great job having explosive plays at the right time. You can watch the Patriots game and watch this game. You see they both had a kind of similarities, throwing weird coverages at Jalen, trying to get him going, trying to make him get off his first read as fast as possible, trying to get him off. And they've been very, very effective, man. But I do got strong belief in our offense and our head coach that they will get the job done. Of course, we as a team can always do better. But man, just to watch that performance on the sideline with them guys, man, it's been great. It's been great. And Eagles fans, calm down. Y'all calm down, man. I know I saw it on Twitter, man, with AJ and Hurts going. Y'all look like they was arguing and fussing, They love each other enough to just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? It's a game. It's an emotional game. It's football, man. It's football. Of course, the guys want the ball. He want it. You know what I'm saying? It just takes time. You know what I'm saying? These guys here been there before. This ain't nothing new. I had an incident before last year, you know, against Dallas, you know, the big play. And, you know, a young guy, like, you know, just like, hey, man, get yourself going. It's just motivation. That's all it is. You know, AJ's just telling him, hey, man, I'm winning this certain route probably. And, hey, hit me right here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the coverage didn't say, you know, so I don't know. I ain't on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know too much intels, but I'm sure them guys go get it figured out, man. Them boys best friends. They've been doing it for a long, long, long time, man. So I'm not surprised because we do it all the time. That's what happens, man. That's what brothers do. They argue and they make up. Let's get into this defense. 4 turnovers. 6 in 2 games. That's big time right now. Like, we defense is turning the ball over, getting the offense a lot of opportunities to go put points on this board. That's why we've been scoring heavily. We're giving the offense a lot of time and a lot of chances to go up there and score. And, and just hustling to the ball. The rule with Jack, when he caught the ball, try to stick his hand out. I don't know if y'all remember about Derek Carr. He did it too before. Stuck his hand out there and be trying to dive and hit the pylon, and it goes out of bounds before you get hit. That's a touchback. And shout out to my boy, man. He was hustling. He was hustling to go get that tackling, man. He broke the tackle, could have scored, didn't give up, made the play, ball go in the end zone, turnover. Come on, that's a big-time swing. Could have went up 14-10, going into halftime and coming back out with the ball. But nope, we go back in, 10-7. And, man, when we got into the locker room at halftime, man, everybody ran up the rail, man, was dapping them up because it takes effort, man. He could have just sat there and said, oh, man, he finna go score. Let him go in. No, but man came from the post, running over there down, tackle Jet, made him fumble in the back of the end zone. We get the ball. He saved so much for this team, man. So Rail got one of the big hero plays of the year right now so far, man. So, bam, they come out. Strip sack. Offense go up. Come on now. That's a crazy, crazy halftime swing. I'm talking about that's one of the weirdest ones I done seen. Now, them losing 7, us gaining 7 off them coming out to getting the ball. That's crazy. That's big time, man. That's why I said the defense stepped up at every moment of the game. We did a great job, man, getting the ball back to the offense, man. We had no JB, no Reed, no Dean. 3 starters. You know what I'm saying? And they all the commanders, one of the best players on the team. We got our leaders and all that. So none of them guys this week. So, man, it was tough as in night, but we always prepare for the next man up. That's one thing we do as a team, next man up mentality. So them guys had to step up big, man. I'm talking about real big. Cunningham, he came in the game, man, had one of the best games. He is hitting folks. I'm talking about hitting folks. Got a good coverage grade. He was covering. He was doing everything, man. Like, look, I know he got drafted by the Texans. I don't know how they let that guy out of the building. I don't know what it was. Got to be money or contract situation. But I'm glad we picked him up. When I say I'm glad we picked him up, that man plays lights out, man. I don't know if y'all watched the play, right? It was a screen. I'm talking about beat the lineman, swat the lineman, and made the tackle. Like, that's tough. Because, on a screen play, it's always best to send the defense to your help. He kind of like didn't do it. So we're like, oh, man, he lost leverage. But if coach always preach, if you lose leverage, you better win the play. And guess what? He won the play, made the tackle, man, forced the tackle back inside. He made it. Hell of a play. A big game changer for us. So, man, the kid is playing amazing. And my play of the game go to Sweaty. People underestimate Sweaty, man, because we got a Hassan Reddick over there, which is amazing pass rushing, one of the best pass rushing in the league. But Sweaty not far away from it either. You know what I'm saying? He gets it in. He be having the quiet sacks, man. He done had back-to-back 10-plus sacks, and it's been quiet. He been a hell of a player, man. He really a Pro Bowl, all-pro type of player, but, he got guys like Bosa. You got all the best pass rush, all of them. It's a lot of Maxey. Like, it's a lot. Cosby. It's a whole bunch of guys out there that can just rush the passer well, and I'm just trying to tell y'all, Sweaty is in that category, man. If y'all watch his film, he is in that category. And people underestimate Sweaty, man. He was a 5-star athlete and the number 1 player in high school. Like, he had messed up his knee, and that's why you see him with that big brace on. But other than that, like, he's amazing. So he gets to play the game for me on the defensive side of the ball, man. He got to play the game for us on the team as well. But on the defense and myself, in my opinion, he played the best out there this week, man, because our D-line be hunting. I'm talking about hunting. Y'all can just see the D-line go crazy. Talking about Jalen Carter back at it again. The Georgia boys back at it again. I know when y'all see Jordan Davis sack how it come off of a boot, he pushing the center into the backfield, stop the boot from even happening, knock Kirk Cousins down, boom, then tag Kirk Cousins to get the sack. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, Jordan Davis is a beast. And a lot of people keep saying that Jordan Davis can't rush the passer. He just hold up the run, which that's his main job to do, is stop the run. But don't underestimate his pass rushing skills, because he's learning from one of the best to do it, and that's Fletcher Cox. So, come on, man. Then he did with Hargrave last year. Like, he done been around some great pass rushers to understand how to pass rush. He know what his main job is to do, but don't sleep and think he can't rush the passer, because right now He got 2 sacks, and he got some pressures. He's just up there with some of the best D tackles in the world right now. We're getting to this quarterback, so y'all better stop underestimating my dog. He is a dog. He's hunting like he's a hungry dog. Like, yes, come on, man. Y'all got to stop this, man. It's getting out of hand. We're not hearing about these reports talking about Jordan Davis can't rush the passer, and he got 2 sacks already in 2 games. Like, come on now. That man's doing what he's supposed to be doing and doing it at a very, very high level. And Kirk, man, look, I understand, man. That quarterback position got to be tough, bro. Definitely when you got a D-line like that hunting at you like that, and y'all had an injury on your center, like, that's your main dude you communicate with. Y'all got a great understanding, and he not playing. So I know that clock ticking in your mind, man, and getting hit consistently and put on that ground and you keep getting up. You're a tough dude, man, because look here. If a 340-pound dude keep falling on me, time out, coach. Come get me, sub me out. Like, I ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? But you the quarterback, man. I respect you, man. Out there coming out there each and every play, kept grinding because you had a great game still. You know what I'm saying? You had through for about 300 yards. You did your thing. I don't know how you feel it personally, but it just looked painful. Like, woo, talking about 300 pounds land on you every play. It got to be tough. Now, let's get into what y'all really kind of want to hear. I know y'all want to hear. I'm here to give y'all what y'all want to hear. Okay, the me and Jets battle, man. Jay Jets, one of the best receivers in the game. I know y'all looking forward to. Of course, I had an amazing game against him last year. This game, I had just a good game. Not too good. Last year was here. This year's like right here. I can tell you for sure that he had this game circled. Like, he had it circled. Because Brody was locked in. You know what I'm saying? Locked in, wasn't talking as much. I tried to talk to him one time. I said, hey, man, he ran a great route. He ain't say nothing. Last year I told him that. He said something. He said, man, appreciate that. But at that time, I already had a pick. And you know what I'm saying? So I was already kind of like having a good game. This game was out early. He ran a great route on me. I said, good route. He ain't say nothing. He got right back to the huddle. I said, oh, yeah. He locked in. So great battle, man. I made some plays this year, man. That's why he's one of the best, because he can make a lot of plays. But could have had me a pick again, went through my hands, and he caught it. It was on a dig route. When I say that was an amazing catch by him, man, dude was amazing, man. Like, I'm like, talented dude, man. Talking about running across the field. I got to give him the most up respect. I only seen one other receiver do what he does. This man do not come out the game. And only but one other receiver that never came out the game when I guarded him was Antonio Brown. So you usually have guys that play receiver. If they're the best ones, sometimes they get out on run plays. Not these two guys. He got to be in the best shape in his world to still be out here every play and still out here still run great routes. You know what I'm saying? Usually some of the best receivers, they'll put a guy in that's a good blocker, put him out there, run a go ball, get the DB tired for about 3 plays, bring in the best receiver that you're already traveling with, come out there, give him his best route while you already tired, and he done gassed up and put in water. But Jet and Antonio Brown, they're the only 2 guys I never seen do that. They don't come out. So I got to commend them, man. Back to the matchup. Man, the man was making crazy plays, crazy catches. I'm talking about very much contested. Every catch he called against me was very much contested. Like, I'm talking about hand on the ball, he catch it, secure it, gets on the ground, we get back up, at it again. So they got him going earlier this time. You know, first time I played him last year, I made the first play. You know what I'm saying? This year, he made the first play, you know, running the over route. So they tried to get him going early. Then they came back to him on a little stop, little hitch route, little now route. We call it a little now route. Just catch it, throw it to him, try to make me miss. Came down there, made a tackle. Boom. You know what I'm saying? No gain. So now the game back flowing again. Now they're like, okay, we got him going again, get his hands going, get his mind going. So they did a great job too with moving him around, you know, because that's what makes him so great, man. He can play outside, slot. He can line up in the backfield. He can do whatever he want to do, you know, because that offense is built around him. So, yeah, if he go to the left, I got to go to the left. He go to the right, I got to go to the right. So wherever he lines up at, I got to line up. You know, if he go to the bathroom, I got to go to the bathroom with him. The only spot I can't line up at is when he had running back, because I don't know how to play linebacker. So they moved around a good bit, had an emotion in here and emotion in there. So they had a great game plan going on, man. Of course, the defense was playing lights out while turning the ball over. And, you know, but other than that, man, I gave him a great game, man. Solid game, man. Like, he very much solid. I think he had like 150 yards. We got to do better in the secondary to like contain him more. But man, he had a great game. But we came out with a dub, man. I'm looking forward to another challenge. If we ever see each other later on in the year, salute to him, man. I could hope he continue to have a crazy, crazy year, man, because I really do want this guy to break some records. Him and Tyreek go break some records this year. I don't know who it's going to be, but them boys go break some records now. And you know what? I really don't want them to break them records because it's my boy Calvin Johnson. Not to be selfish, but I do want these guys to go crazy. But I'm a big Calvin Johnson fan. I played with him 4 years, man. He's a great brother of mine. I do not want nobody to break his record. But them guys are very much talented enough to do it. If they do, I got to always salute them, though, because they're the one of the best in the business. Football is back, y'all. No more preseason games, man. This regular season is here. We all love watching our favorite teams on TV, but it's nothing better than watching your favorite team live and in person. And the best way to get your tickets is on Game Time, the fastest growing ticketing app in the U.S. For last-minute amazing deals on tickets to see your favorite football team this September, download Game Time. And it's not just football. Game Time has tickets to baseball games, concerts, comedy shows across the country. Download the Game Time app and redeem code SLAY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, download Game Time app and enter code SLAY. That's SLAY for $20 off. No matter where you live, get out and have some fun this week. Download Game Time today. Last minute ticket, lowest price, guaranteed. So after the dub we get, man, we goes to the locker room. We chopping up. We excited that we got to win. Of course, because winning is hard in this league. It's very, very hard, man. But as a man, like I said, as a captain on this team, we got to do better as a whole team. You know what I'm saying? Because the score was 27-7 at one point in time in the game, mid-third quarter, like straight dominance performance on both ends of the ball. So we got to continue to keep putting our foot on teams' neck. That's the whole point. We can't let out the pressure. And as you've seen, it's 27-7 in the mid-third quarter. Then next thing you know, we fighting at the last minute, throwing a Hail Mary to try to tie the game or win the game. So that's the big difference. That's what we got to do, man. We got a lot of stuff to clean up as a team. We go clean it up, get it right, and get going, man. It was a short week. It's a short week, man. It was hard on the bodies and everything because I ain't going to lie to you. Your boy was tired. I'm talking about 100 pass attempts in 2 games. And that's why I ain't going to lie, man. I like winning, but I hate when we up big on the team because you know what the offensive side got to do? Throw the ball. And the big thing on defense, don't let no ball go over your head. So we play softer coverages. We try to make sure everything stay in front of us. So now it looks like the secondary is not good, because the fact that we playing off, we playing a little less aggressive because the fact that we don't want the ball to go over our head. So now quarterbacks are throwing for 300 yards plus on us. Like we are real good. We don't want teams throwing for 300 yards plus, but hey, that's what happened when you score a lot of points, man, because you look at both games. We went up 16-0 on the Patriots. They started throwing the ball. Boom. We go up 27-7 in the middle of the third quarter. How else you go come back? You can't run the ball because Minnesota couldn't run the ball. I think we probably have a total of maybe 60 yards total in 2 games of rushing. So teams don't really want to run the ball on us that much. So, of course, they got to drop back and throw it. So, man, I'm talking about 100 passes. You know how hard that is? Besides the 100 pass attempts, picture the times I got to run and chase down like running backs that's running the ball and all kind of stuff, get to the ball, make sure the ball don't pop out for a fumble for me. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what happened when you run into the ball. So, like, I'm gassed. You know what I'm saying? I had a hot tub, cold tub, massages, everything. I had to get my whole body right, my whole mind right. I'm so thankful for this weekend because all I'm going to do is sleep, stretch, cold tub, hot tub, Epsom salt bath. I'm doing it all. Whatever I can do to get these legs back under me. We don't play until following Monday. You know what I'm saying? So we got some time. I'm talking about some time. So I can get my body right, man, and get ready for Tampa Bay, because that's where we going, man. And Tampa Bay, man, they've been playing solid, man. I can't wait to watch them play tomorrow because, I got to get my tips on them. But Baker came into Minnesota and won, so he's doing his thing. Mike Evans had an amazing game with a touchdown. Chris Godwin made a hell of a catch on third down to ice the game. So it's big time. Them guys make big time plays, and their defense is amazing. They got one of my favorite duos over there, man, Carlton Davis and Dean. So I'm looking forward to watching us go out there and compete. So, man, it's going to be an exciting game, man, come Monday night. But your boy need to take a break, get his body right, put his feet up in the air, and chill, man. But, man, come Monday night, another primetime game, I'm going to be ready. And fans, I told y'all, I got you. I promise y'all I'll go answer some questions from the comments, man. So here they go. First question is, how many slays it would take to block a Jalen Carter? It gonna take 100 slays to block a Jalen Carter. Cause like I said, I done seen them break sleds. I can't break a sled. It gonna take probably 100 of me to break a sled, but I say roughly, to be honest, four or five slays. I'm only a $190. So I ain't that heavy, but we'll get them blocked though with 4 of us. Question 2, my favorite interception of my career. Come on now, if y'all know any interception I got, I picked off one of the GOATs. And of course he's my favorite, Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? I got to pick against him, man. And when I was in Detroit, man, one of my favorite picks of all time. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't imagine it. Like, I wanted to get Peyton Manning. I didn't get him. Then I get Tom. So I got one of the 2 GOATs for sure. Question number 3. This might be one of my favorite questions of the day. What it was like meeting the Mamba. You know what I'm saying? The Mamba. As y'all see back here, y'all see me and my dog. Hey. But look, rest in peace to my dog, man. That's one of my favorite players, my most inspiring dude ever. But meeting him was amazing, man. Like, I'm going to give y'all detail from detail. So, playing in Detroit, playing around, I say I'm going to the Lakers game. They got me set up. One of my coaches, they surprised and say, hey, they got a surprise for you at the Lakers game. I'm like, I might get to meet Kobe for the first time. So I'm like, good. So I sat in the back, waiting by the buses. I'm trying to tell you, they must have either they warned him or he just know football. Like, he came around the corner, walked past everybody and was like, what's up, Slay? What up, big play? I'm like, I'm a little starstruck. I'm talking about starstruck. Like I was stuck like that. So I'm just sitting here saying like, oh my goodness. Shook his hand. I dang near wanted to hug him, but I ain't want to go too far. But I shook his hand, man. We talked for a little bit, gave me a little just saying he loved my game and all that, man. I had my jersey there. Nobody can touch it. I'm talking about nobody can touch it. It's in my game room at my other house, in a plaque. Nobody can touch it. Anybody touch it, we fighting. Like, we're really fighting. I don't care who it is. Kids, besides my daughter, me and her, we gonna love it together. But anybody else touch it, we are fighting. Like, that's my life over there. But man, one of the greatest moments of my life, besides my kids. But man, look here, like, that's big time. You know what I'm saying? The black mom, the mom. But that's one of my best moments, man, of my life, man. I appreciate the questions y'all asked, man. We're gonna continue to keep this going. That's all I have for y'all today, man. I will be back after the Tampa game, man, to let y'all know what's happening, what's coming on. Hoping I come back 3-0. So y'all be on the lookout for it.